Our next guest is the brother of Kristy Finstad, the diving instructor on the Conception. And joining us now is Brett Harmeling. Brett, good morning, and thank you for being here this morning. So sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
How are you and your family doing this morning?
So we're doing good. We're doing as good as we can, actually, and we're processing through this tragedy, just one moment by moment. This has brought us really close together as a family, and we're just navigating through this time together, through love and gratitude for all the support that we've been receiving.
We're seeing some beautiful images, pictures of your sister with you. I know you two were very close. How did you first get word of this boat fire and this horrific tragedy?
So I came out of my fiance Lucia's yoga class, and my dad left me a voicemail saying we don't have good news, and I don't watch the news. And so I looked at what happened, and I just had this overwhelming wave of sadness, and I just had this feeling of grief that came over my body. And what I did know, what brought me calmness, is that if my sister did have a window of opportunity to survive, that she would have made it happen due to knowing her and knowing her skill set and her awareness of the boat and everything like that. She had all the tools she needed to live if it was a possibility.
I know you've talked about her diving since she was a toddler, and that she's been involved in thousands of dives in her life, and safety was such a big thing for her. Not knowing exactly how this happened has got to be so difficult. And as you heard from our reporter there, our audience just heard, you and your family and the other victims' family members were able to meet with officials on the ground there for hours. Was it helpful? Were you able to get some information as to how this happened?
Yeah, so the information that's been released to the public and to my family is just being held private now until we can, understand what the true cause of this accident was. Absolutely devastating for my family and all the families involved, and my heart and sympathy goes out to anyone that's holding space for healing to happen right now in their life.
And those 5 crew members that jumped overboard, and we've heard the calls of distress and how panicked they were about those that were below deck, including your sister. Have you spoken with any of those crew members?
I haven't had the opportunity to speak with the crew members, but I do know that we just have to handle this with resiliency and learn how to observe, adapt, and recover from what we have left from this horrible accident.
Could you tell us a little bit about your sister? And, she was an experienced diver. Safety was a big thing for her. You two were best of friends, and this is something she loved to do. And I know that you've said that brings you some peace, knowing that this was her passion.
Yeah, it brings me peace knowing that she did transition to be with the good Lord, doing something that she loved, her true passion. She was an aquatic biologist and had a deep depth of knowledge for the ocean life and also just Mother Earth in and of itself. And so she shared that passion with everyone that she knew. She was extremely intelligent, extremely fun, extremely loving, and she just shined her light everywhere. She turned me on to yoga, and I'm an active yoga instructor now, and I will never forget just the feelings and the memories that we've created together on all of our adventures. And as I say, death is the greatest adventure of all. And one of the things that we always shared with each other is that travel doesn't become adventure until you leave yourself behind. And so, although she's no longer here, her spirit and her love and her vibrant energy will always be within me and every single person that she's ever got to be around.
Very clearly, the two of you had a very strong family bond and connection. We're so sorry for your loss, and our best to your family.
Well, thank you so much for letting me share about my sister. She's such a beautiful soul, and I just once again thank you everyone for the support. I'm reading all the messages, I'm getting all the calls, and I'm sharing it with my family, and we love you all so much, man. This has brought us together, and also hopefully everyone involved, all the people that are going through horrible time with the hurricane and everything, whatever kind of tragedy you're dealing with in your life. It's important to know that you're loved and there's people that are here to support you.
And love your family members while you have them. I know that is your message, because you never know when it can come to an end. Brett, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What a great brother. Wow.
Incredibly sad.
Good man there.
But that was his message earlier. Love the people that you have in your life, his words, because you don't know when their time is up. Really neat connection he had with his sister, and she's gone now.
Yeah, to think now, 2 years for an investigation, far too long for those family members. Anita Vogel was
Could
pointing
be
out
years
there. Yeah.
before we know.